Welcome to Brimbank View. My name is Lucinda Congreve and I am the newly elected Mayor of Brimbank City Council. This is a November edition of our e-newsletter and we put this together to make sure that you know what's happening around Brimbank and how you can get involved. If you'd like to subscribe to our newsletter, you can do so on our website. This is my first Brimbank View since being elected as Mayor, and since being elected I've had a number of community members come up to me and ask me about my background and my views of Brimbank. So by way of introduction, I'm married, I have 2 children and I've been born and bred in Melbourne's West. I hold a Bachelor of Business, I'm halfway through my MBA and I will shortly be a graduate of the Australian Institute of Company Directors. I've held a number of management positions within the financial services industry, with my latest roles being National Manager and General Manager. As an independent councillor, I believe that local government's purpose is to represent the community. My role as Mayor is to listen and to build strong relationships with all levels of government to get the best results for Brimbank. Over the next 12 months, I'll focus on building these relationships to ensure that Brimbank is in the best possible position for additional funding for infrastructure and services. Brimbank has some of Melbourne's poorest health outcomes and some of the lowest socio-economic indicators. Some of our infrastructure is decades old and many of our community facilities and sports clubs are substandard. We need to invest heavily in these facilities and Council simply cannot afford to do this on our own. We need other sources of funding. My other focus will be on the recently announced Melbourne Airport Rail Link. Brimbank needs a strong voice at the table for this massive project. I look forward to representing my community as Mayor for the next 12 months. Already on my agenda is the St Albans Leisure Centre. Council has welcomed the support of the Opposition Leader, the Honourable Bill Shorten MP, for the replacement of the St Albans Leisure Centre with a world-class health and wellbeing hub. We were very pleased that Mr Shorten recently visited the St Albans Leisure Centre, accompanied by Daniel Molino, the member for Eastern Victoria, who will shortly run in the federal election for the seat of Fraser. I spoke with Mr Shorten and Mr Molino about the project. I showed them around the centre and I talked to them about the financial investment that we're seeking from the state and federal government. Brimbank's Health and Wellbeing Hub will cost in excess of $53 million to build, but it will provide great outcomes for our community. Council will make every effort to secure the significant government funding that our community deserves. Before I end, I'd like to remind you to get your tickets to the popular Carols at the Castle at Over Newton Castle on the 16th of December. Get into the Christmas spirit with a spectacular program of lots of festive favourites and sing-alongs. And you'll be supporting a good cause at the same time. Carols at the Castle raises money for local charities through the Brimbank Communities Fund. You can book tickets online at eventbrite.com. Don't miss the opportunity to have your say on matters that affect you as a resident. We really value your input. Please check our website to find out what you can provide feedback on. Thank you.